in the world is Mark Holmes? He's a guy that sits in his mom's panties.
War, you're going to get one.
What was that? He had no time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. We had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Dingbat here, and welcome to a Friday edition of Philly 500 on a live stream. What is happening? We are less than a week away from the draft, and this really starts my live coverage. Going to be today, and then pretty much every day next week through the draft during the day. So we are back. We are streaming during the day, and I'm happy to be here with you guys for about an hour or so, maybe more. But what is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Rogue, what's going on, man? Little G Griffith, Filioso, ENA 90, Donnie, Andrew, Types, Mac, Nathaniel, Twits, Mac Daddy Dogs and Catering. Where you at? I need some food. Andrew, Cloudfi, TL, what's going on? Sean Fitzpatrick, what is up? Anybody I missed? Sorry, King Wolf, William, Andrew, Justin, Mike, Ivan, Nina. How you doing, Nina? Jalen, Fitness World, everybody. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for being here. I figured I wasn't sure what time I would be able to come on today, but I knew I was going to stream. Wasn't able to put it out earlier, but we'll be streaming all next week. So starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all day during the draft and all that. So listen, a lot of crazy stuff going on with the Eagles. I'm happy to say that this A.J. Brown thing is over, okay? It came out and they said he ain't getting traded. It's over, and I'm done with it. I hope you guys are too. You can't hear me. Really? Seriously? Hold on. Hear me? Really? No, you should be able to hear me. Wagwan, what's up? Philly, is this a Super Bowl bust team? I think so. Listen, I expect this team to try to go win a Super Bowl this year. I mean, that's why you go out and you get Saquon Barkley. That's why you do all the things you do. Because you're trying to win, you know? Philly, it's no sound. I don't know. We can hear you trolling. This has been riding the AJ. The AJ thing is over. Albert Breer said the Eagles, they're not taking any offers for AJ Brown. It's over. It's over. And it should have been. I was so pissed off about that yesterday, man. It drove me nuts all day. Biggest draft day question is, what jersey are you and Joey rocking during live stream? We'll have our red or Matt Corral jerseys on, baby. The Matt Corral jerseys will be back and in full effect. Trade up for Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell's the guy that I want in the first round. I don't know or expect the Eagles to do that, but that's who I want. Hell, mother humping, yeah, I would like him. But you know, the whole Isaiah Rodgers thing is another situation. Like, there are rumors out now that he may actually be out for 2 years. If he's out 2 years, I think you got to go corner in the first. So I knew that AJ stuff was BS. I'm counting down to the draft. Yeah, I just think some people want to run him out. They like Todd Stinkston, James Trash. They love him. And they love when we have no receivers. I hate it. I love AJ Brown. Yeah, we'll be wearing our red. Trade for Patrick Surtain too. Man, I get this so much. And I have really tried my best to avoid the whole Patrick Surtain thing. But, you know, listen, if you could get him, get him. But I'm not getting him at the expense of trading A.J. Brown. I'm just not doing it. I'm like losing my voice also from yesterday. I was yelling with so many people about the A.J. Brown thing. Brock Bowers, a trade up. Goddard, 29, injury prone. Now, would you take him? You're willing to go tight end in the first round? Like, I could see second round, right? Dallas Goddard was a second round pick. But I don't know, man. The Surtain angle is in play. I guess if Denver's doing everything they can to try to get up to get a quarterback, and if you get a first round pick for Surtain and you can package that, maybe. Mac Daddy Dogs are catering. Thank you so much for super chat, my man. He goes, Art, make peace here. Come to North Carolina. I'll hook you up. Oh, I will. Where at in North Carolina are you again? I'm ready to go, man. And thank you for the first super chat of the day, man. I appreciate that. We got 227 people in here already. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button. We gotta break through the algorithm. I was supposed to pick my daughter up 2:30. She's staying at school till 3:30. I was like, I got extra time today. Let's start this thing early. If Rodgers is out for 2 years, will you cut him? No, I wouldn't cut him. But, I mean, you got to do something else, right? I mean, you have to do something. It's going to be interesting. I'm really curious what the Eagles do at the corner. Kerr says, Kool-Aid McKinstry and Cooper DeJean. I like Kool-Aid and I like Cooper DeJean. I like DeJean in like a Swiss Army, use them all around the field type guy, like Kool-Aid, I see he's like outside corner and boom. I don't really know, Lord Vaughn, what the deal with Isaiah Rodgers is. There's a bunch of guys that got reinstated yesterday. One of the guys, I forget which one, was suspended at the same time as Rodgers. Now, there are some people saying that Rodgers bet on his own team and he might be suspended 2 years. I don't know that. I don't know that that's the truth, though. I don't know. Danny says, Philly, I watched the mock draft where the Eagles traded up with the Seahawks and gave them 22 and 50 for 6. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, you watched a mock draft where they did that? I read one on Bleeding Green Nation. I talk about my next video where it's like, I think it's 22-53 for 16 and 81, I think is what it was. I actually like the idea. I mean, I think the Eagles are going to trade up. They've done it 4 out of the last 5 years. Yeah, you're going to trade up. Trade that mother humper up. But you got to hit the like button so we can break the mother humper algorithm. Let's get that under. Let's see this poll. We had an important poll today. Huge poll. Here it is. Do the Cowboys stink? Do they still stink? Yes, 44%, 12%, of course, and then stink, stank, stunk, 44%. And that's pretty good. I think it won. I think we now can say the Dallas Cowboys stink. That's the way it is. If we trade A.J. Brown to the Patriots for a 3rd overall pick, I mean, Howie says he likes homegrown, and Marvin Harrison's from Philly, lives in Philly. Would you? That's the only way. That would be the only way I could live with an A.J. Brown trade. You'd have to, like, snag Marvin Harrison Jr., But why would the Patriots, who have no quarterback, want to give the 3rd overall pick away? They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Yeah, but AJ has got to be held accountable for that dumb. But what did he do? Like, what did AJ really do? He posted a picture of the greatest of all time, his favorite player, to motivate him to be great and to get through adversity and all that stuff. That's all he did. I don't know, like, what did he do wrong? I just want Edge Cooper. I would love Edgerrin Cooper. I think Edgerrin Cooper's a 2nd round guy. I think he's a guy you get in the 2nd round. Ian says A.J. Brown could change his profile picture to anything he wants. Brady's his favorite player. I agree. I mean, if he would have changed it to the logo of the Patriots, I would be like, okay. But he's doing it to a retired player who happens to be the greatest quarterback to ever play. I think I'm not buying it, dude. I don't think he did anything. I think there are people who want him out. I think they like the drama it causes. I think there are people who want to see the Eagles weakened, and they want something to be off and wrong, and they look for anything. Type says P2 would be a dream come true. Absolutely. Man, I am losing my voice. Jeez. I was arguing with so many people yesterday about this Brown thing. Richard Henney, member for 23 months. He goes, why haven't I seen no Philly reactions this year yet? Yeah, I haven't done them. A lot of times they don't get they're good for channel memberships, but they don't really do well other than that. So that's why. You like the hat? Thank you. Yeah, I love this hat. Jalen says, either way, follow Patriots or follow Jacoby. So he needs to be held up because that's but a lot of these players are friends. I mean, they're always changing jerseys and stuff like that. Like, I just don't think he did anything wrong. You know, I don't know. You know. Howie has to hit this draft next week and next year's draft because he needs people in their draft room to help the draft. People are players you want on team. I agree. You've got to hit on this draft. I think you need at least 2 starters out of this draft, like right away. And I think you have to go defense early. Like, you could go like offensive line first round, but I think you got to go. I think you need linebackers early. I think you need another pass rusher early. I think you could use another cornerback early. Like, I want to see the first 3 of the first picks I want to be defensive. All Around Sports says, I'm just happy team isn't facing the Eagles this year. Then again, my team did beat the Eagles in week 15. Who's your team? Katie, what's going on? How are you? Luke Bradshaw, what's going on, buddy? He goes, what up, 500? What do you think about Reddit theory I sent you on Twitter? I don't think I've seen it. Did I see it? The Reddit Twitter. You have to remind me. I've been flooded with DMs in the last 24 hours. Philly Matt says, Arnold, cornerback, first round pick. Cooper, linebacker, second pick. BB, third pick. Rice, fourth pick. What do you think? I like it because I believe Arnold, Cooper could be starters right away, maybe even BB at guard. So you get starters right off the back. I like it. Richard Henney, man, thank you for the super chat. He goes, I have channel membership. I haven't seen any. Yeah, I haven't posted any. That's on me. I'll try to get a few up. I do have a few that I taped. I just never finished editing them. I'll try. And thank you for the super chat. Junior Colzer, I want Edrin Cooper. I love Edrin Cooper. Yep, defense early, linebacker corner. I want Worthy of our. I think Worthy as a wide receiver 3 would be awesome. Now, do you guys think he's a first round pick, or do you think he goes later than that? Why is it A.J. Brown showcasing his live for the Eagles instead he's showcasing his live for the Patriots? Dude, it was his favorite player. Like, I think he put that up there to be like a motivation for him from what he was saying about I guess times that there was struggles and people counted Tom Brady out, and then Tom Brady rose to the occasion. And I think he was using that as motivation for himself. I think that's all he was trying to do. I'm not saying he has the best sense of, like reading the tea leaves. I'm not saying that. A lot of these guys that have tons of money, millions of dollars, they don't see things the same way we do. So I'm not saying it's the best choice, but I don't think it was a big deal. Would you keep both second-round picks or trade one needy team for possible 2/3? I think I would trade back. I think I'll get the second, And I think I'll try to trade back for more picks. I think that's what I would do. I might trade up with the second pick. So my first, second round, I might trade up. My second round pick, I might trade back. Getting DeJean, Edrin, and Xavier Worthy would win us the draft. I have come a long way on Edrin Cooper. That's for sure. Eagle says, AJ loves Philly, and we know how he wouldn't trade him, and no offense to Smith. He's great too, but losing AJ is big. Well, that's the thing. Like, why? Like, when I hear the whole, and Sills says all the time, like, AJ for Surtain, like, why would you create a whole nother hole in your offense so you could fill another one? Like, the idea is get Surtain and keep AJ. Now you're talking. But to get rid of one to get another, I just think it's stupid. The whole Mississippi, it's all ready, man. It's all ready, JJ Irvin. I ironed it. It's all good to go. Philly, which linebacker do you think the Eagles are in draft? I want Edrin Cooper. Okay, that's who I would want. I have a weird feeling about Trotter Jr. After listening to Howie at the press conference and the way he was talking, I just got the sense that if Trotter Jr.'s there, they're going to take him. And I could be wrong. I personally would want Cooper. We got 347 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. We will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Probably be around noon, 1 o'clock Eastern every day. So look for that. This is kind of the kickoff to draft. Slagather, what's going on? 500, what's up? Big, beautiful son of a meatball. Yeah. Roll them meatballs. Good morning from New Zealand, Paisan. Good morning to you from New Zealand. Man, I've never been in. I would love to go to New Zealand. Jonah says, "Say Philly, will this be you and Shake's 4th year in a row streaming here? Is it 4th or 3rd? The first year we did it was Devontae Smith. It'll be our 4th year. 4th year. And I won't be giving you the picks early. So if you come here and you want to watch the draft, you can watch it with me because I don't give the picks early or anything like that. You hear me fine? Okay, good. My voice is going though. I don't know. You sound like you smoke. You know, I was arguing with people. I was on the phone arguing with people. I was debating people about this whole AJ Brown thing yesterday, and I lost my voice. All Around Sports says, as a Seahawks fan, I never count out the Eagles, even though my team is 14-0 under Pete. I never underestimate Eagles first. I don't know what it is. We can't beat the Seahawks. I don't get it. It's crazy. Troy says, AJ has free will, just like the rest of us. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, period, point blank. I'm sick of the bullshit. Leave him alone and let him play. That's what I say. What I don't want is I don't want the bull crap to start to wear him out where he really does want to trade. I don't want to create something that's not there. The Eagles hope that 8 quarterbacks are taken in round 1. Push the other players down the board. Yeah, that's true. Kyle says he found out the Patriots were interested in him, and that's why he did that. Any other explanation is a lie. So you think, Kyle, that he would rather go to New England than stay in Philly? If A.J. Brown really wants to win, why would he go to New England? They've got no quarterback. Belichick is gone. Brady is gone. I mean, I don't see how New England is a better place to be than Philly. Scheme team said, we really don't know what A.J. Brown is thinking. It's speculation. If he wanted to bury all the rumors, he would announce it, or him, and Hurts would be trained together. Now, that's true. I mean, we don't know at the end of the day. We really don't know. But I do know this. We have him under contract. I just don't, why would you want to go to New England over Philly? There's no quarterback there. There's nothing. Philip, what's going on, man? He goes, how you doing, 500? Hope all's well for you and your family. Thank you, man. I'm losing my voice. That's the only thing. Sound you like you need tea with some? I do. I really do. I mean, you should have seen the people calling me. My friends were calling me. My brother's calling me. Dude, this A.J. Brown thing, I don't agree with you. I agree with you. It's crazy. It was crazy yesterday. Listen, the only way I would be happy about the A.J. Brown thing if he was moved is if you somehow got Marvin Harrison Jr. That would be the only way. But I don't see New England doing that. BMO says, people for whatever reason just want to hate AJ. Nobody made a big deal of Smitty wearing Astros hat during the press conference. Dude, I'll be honest. I got 3 DMs about it. I got like 3 DMs about it. And I was like, I just can't. I did get people complaining. But I get what you're saying. There's a group of people that I believe want AJ gone. They want AJ gone because they believe whatever they see on TV, and then they believe all the negative. Maybe they got PTSD from having what happened with Owens, but there's a group of people that want him gone. Not me. Edric Cooper screams Eagles. I agree. Cooper, Wilson, linebacker. I'll go Cooper. Although I do like Wilson too. I do like Peyton Wilson. Frog Voice 500. I sound like Patrick Mahomes. Hey guys, I won 3 Super Bowls. Would you trade A.J. Brown for the Patriots 2024 first round, 24th round, 21st round, 26th round? And that's number 3 overall. Probably that. For all that, yeah. If I'm getting a 3rd overall pick, and then I'm getting a 2024 4th, I get first and 25, and then a 6th round 26, probably. But I'm not looking to do it, though. Gig Wardo, welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Make sure if you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. We got 410 Marta Humpers on a Friday afternoon, which I consider really, really good. So hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, it was mayhem for me yesterday. Philly, I was really annoyed about the whole A.J. Brown thing. Like, it was pissing me off. I was too much. Like somebody wrote a comment like, you got to calm down. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I do. I have to calm down because I was highly annoyed with it. Randy says, I'm calling it now. Eagles move back with the Bills from 22 to 29. Get a 2nd round pick at the 60. Interesting. See, I mean, the Eagles have traded up 4 out of the last 5 years, right? They traded up for Dillard. They didn't trade up for Rager, but they traded up for Devontae Smith, Jordan Davis, and Carter. I think they're going to trade up, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah, it sounds good. I'll probably have to do that this afternoon. Been watching you for years and figured it's time to join. Hey, Gig Water, man. Thank you so much, man. It's great to have you. I'll be streaming all next week. Listen, I'm working on some things right now that if I can make it happen, I'll be streaming every day, Monday through Friday, through the whole football year. But we'll see how that pans out. That's kind of why I want to stream. I want to see how these do before I go that route. Graham says, what's up, Philly? Saw a cool trade by NBC. Philly gets A.J. Terrell for our 1st. And we would probably get a 3rd or 4th along. What do you think? I don't know. I would probably keep my 1st. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it. Gig Water, thank you for super chat, my man. He goes, I've been watching you for years. Figured it was time to join the gang. Hot Teen Honey will help that throw. Thank you, man. I'll have some tonight after I get done the stream. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Richard says, what's the news on AJ? He ain't going nowhere. Teams have inquired about him, but he ain't going nowhere. And that was it. It was like It's like I think there's some people that think if you get rid of Brown, that means you're getting Surtain. Like I think there's this weird connection. I don't see it happening. People are nuts. A.J. Brown is allowed to be a fan. He is not from Philly. He was a kid at one time. He has his heroes too. Why is it when we have a good thing, people want to ruin? They forget about James Trash, Todd Stinkston, when Greg Ward Jr. was our leading receiver with like 500 yards. Yeah, I don't want it. I love what we got at receiver. Jim says, what happened today? Not much. I guess there was reports came out that the Eagles are not trading Brown, that people have called about him and they've shut it down. The Isaiah Rodgers thing we got to watch because for whatever reason, he may be gone 2 years. Eagles need to find a way to move up and draft Quinn. That's the guy I want, Jason. That's what I want. I want Quinyon Mitchell in the first. That would be my number one choice. But I think they're going to go offensive lineman. I do. Yeah, Sean, you're on Bowers, man. You're on Bowers, huh? That would be shocking to me. You think they draft him and keep Goddard? So you just got two receivers, like tight ends like before? Or do you think they would trade Goddard if they did that? Phil, you wearing your lucky? Yeah, I am, Royce. I got it all ironed. It's looking good, man. It's hanging in the closet. I'm going to have my Matt Corral jersey with my red Eagles hat. For many Georgia Bulldog players, we drafted. I'm going to say it'll be one, and it'll be like late. Patricia Burns, welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Have I given up on Maddox? No, I haven't given up on Maddox, but I'm not expecting anything. I kind of feel like he is what he is. If he's healthy, he's good. If he's not healthy, then he is what he is. And that's, the truth is he's not been healthy. Guy can't stay healthy. No news on Isaiah Rodgers. No, I don't. I saw a bunch of different things today, but the truth is he hasn't been reinstated, and we don't know why yet. So you need to take a couple of days off to rest those pipes. A good night rest. Today I'll be fine. I'll drink a hot drink, and then whatchamacallit, I'll be good to go. I don't know why I yelled so much yesterday about that stuff. I don't know why the A.J. Brown stuff infuriates me. It infuriates me. Like, people are like, why are you even talking about? I got to talk about. I cannot. It drives me nuts. Like, it infuriates me that people want to trade him. Why? King Georgia, Philly, we're on the streets that A.J. Terrell is on the list of deal contracts about the draft day with the Falcons. Where thoughts? I haven't heard anything like that. I mean, what are we talking about giving up for him? I don't know if I want to give up a first-round pick for a guy on an expiring rookie contract or whatever. I don't know if I want to do that. Only Surtain. Like, Patrick Surtain, to me, is a top 2 corner in the league. Okay, you could do it. A.J. Terrell. Look, I like A.J. Terrell. He's only 25, but I don't want to give up a first-round pick for A.J. Terrell. I don't. Only Surtain. So if I have to give up a first-round pick, I'm not doing it. When are you releasing picks of the possible way? I haven't got any leaks yet, man. I need some leaks on them. But we need a white helmet. Jen says, you're all missing the point. AJ is causing teams to call about him after Brady said he's not ruling out coming back. Notice AJ not saying anything about staying. So you think, and I didn't hear anything about Brady saying that, but so you think Brady's thinking about coming back and he wants to get to New England to play with Brady? I don't know. I mean, listen, if I have to trade A.J. Brown to New England, I need that third pick overall. I'll trade Brown my 22nd, but I need that third pick because I have to get Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm not going back to no receivers. And if you trade A.J. Brown, you have no receiver but Devontae Smith. I mean, who else do you have? I would absolutely lose my shit if we drafted Edric Cooper. Oh, I would too. Jason, absolutely. I think Mitchell's going to be good. I think he's going to be really good. I know he played in Toledo. I know there wasn't a lot of competition, but I just think he's a player. Colton B, thank you for super chat. He goes, Edric Cooper is my favorite player in the draft. I would take Cooper over DeJean at 22. Wow. Okay, people call me crazy, but I want anyone but DeJean. You don't like DeJean, huh? I like DeJean. And thank you, Colton, for the super chat. I love Edric Cooper. Edric Cooper's my favorite linebacker in this draft, too. I Trotter sentimental reasons, but Edric Cooper, I like him. Dave says, 500, I'm working day 1 of the draft, but we'll join you and Joey day 2 and 3. I understand, man. I'll be here. You know, the one thing you get here is like if you want to come for a viewing experience, you want to be there for reactions and go through it and live through the draft with me, this is the place to do it. If you want the pick super early, 5 minutes early, you could just go on Twitter for that. I don't do that. I love your rivalry with Mark Holmes. You mean this guy right here?
It's on.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over. It's over. This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the Lamb. Trying to feed the Lamb. You tried to feed the seed Lamb. You got to give it to seed Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking it.
The world is Mark Holmes. He's a guy that sits in his mom's panties.
All right, there you go. I had to use that minute for my throat to try to get it going. Paul Davis super chat, my man. He goes, you like Philip Meyer Ectum from D2? No, I don't know anything about his rectum. No. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the future best receiver in the league, in my opinion. Listen, if in worst case scenario, the AJ Brown thing had to go down, okay, get me Marvin Harrison Jr. But I can't come away with, getting rid of AJ Brown and not replacing him. Davey Boy Davis super chat. He goes, I said run the ball. I know, I love that. He goes, I said run the ball. Like they heard him. Nothing tops. At least they fought back and tried. Yeah. Mark is having a hard all season. Like he's at his breaking point because his team stinks. And I love the way he's trying to fit the narrative of the draft. Well, Dallas is getting ready to do something in the draft. Yeah, everybody does. The NFL forces you to pick players. Dallas has no choice. Marco's, oh crap, I forgot to connect my little soundboard today. I'll have it ready to go on Monday. Monday I'll be streaming like 2-3 hours. So it'll be fun. When you drop your mock draft, I'm thinking of dropping my mock on Tuesday. I was thinking Tuesday. I like to put out a couple days before the draft. I'm trying to decide, do I do one with trades or one without trades? But it'll probably be Tuesday. Andrew says Mims could be such a great right tackle, but damn, his injury history terrifies me. I almost rather move up for Fuaga from Oregon State, just as big, nasty. I like it. I think there's a good chance they're going to take offensive lineman first round. I think Cilio, I think he does it on purpose. Like, I think he does it to get under your skins, and he knows he's gonna troll you. I think he does it to get on your skin. It's hard for me to believe that he would really want to just like move on from AJ Brown. What round do you see us get wide receiver, and which receiver do you think? I think second round. I got a feeling that the Eagles are going to go wide receiver second or third round, and I think they're gonna target like a Lad McConkey. I think somebody like that. I think a slot receiver, that worthy kid could be possible if he's there. Somebody with some speed. I think McConkey's going to be a good slot receiver. But I think they're going to go receiver early. They got Devontae Parker and Paris Campbell. That's it. They really don't have anybody else. And I'm not really happy with those guys. I think they set it up to take receiver early in this draft. Eagle says, A.J. Smith, both love each other, and they both love to play for each other and stick up for each other. Why would Howie break them apart? Pay AJ and keep Smith. But I agree. And I thought that the Devontae Smith signing is going to allow you in a few years to fix the AJ Brown contract to keep him. Like, you can't tell me that you say, okay, we believe in our offense. We believe in a good passing game, and that's what we want. We want an explosive, great passing game. But then you don't go out and make sure you have good wide receivers. It's like, oh, man, no, A.J. Brown, keep him. I love A.J. Brown. And if the Eagles trade him, I would be pissed. I'm losing my voice over A.J. Brown. I listened to Mark and Dan when Dan had Mark on. It was like a Cowboy love fest. And it was like all they talked about was how bad Kellen Moore was and how bad of a choker Kellen Moore was. And I'm thinking to myself, Dak Prescott's the choker, not Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was in L.A. and Dak choked again. I think Kellen Moore is going to be better than people think. VJ, man, thank you for super chat. He goes, shout out to 500 for putting Cilio's place. Hey, I had to do. People say, why do you go on? I mean, if I didn't go on, who's going to give another opinion? You'll just hear that one opinion about how bad the Eagles are, and that I'm able to give an alternate opinion. Jalen just donated $200,000 worth of air conditioners for Philly schools that didn't have them. Jalen Hurts is a great guy. And I can't think of a better thing than get good air conditioning. I love air conditioning. Air conditioning is the greatest invention in the history of mankind. I love it. I just would air condition the whole world if I could. I'm a big believer in air conditioning. Why don't those schools have air conditioning? What the hell? But that's shout out to Jalen Hurts. What about like Cox, wide receiver out of Florida? He ran a 4.32 40. I mean, I haven't watched much on him. I don't know enough about him, but I mean, yeah, somebody with some speed like that, I think is what you do for that third wide receiver. You know, I tell you, I like that Adonis Mitchell kid. Like, I would love to get him. Like, if you could get him in the second round, and then like let him play in a slot. And then eventually, if you do lose A.J. Brown 2 years down the road, you kick him out on the outside. They need to replace some talent offensive line. I know that's not popular. I have no problem, Mark. Like, if the Eagles draft offensive linemen, I'm totally good with it. Because you want to keep your offensive line good. I mean, your left side of your line, you got Landon Dickerson. You've got Jordan Mailata. I mean, your left side is going to be dominant for years. If you could keep your right side as dominant, do it. Do it. And just a reminder, I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. I'm probably going to do a call-in like one of those days. I'll probably do a channel members, let channel members call in. I get very worried about call-ins because I had people like put up cocks and stuff like that when I click on their names. So I'm probably going to do that. Oh, Batman gifted one Philly 500 membership. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for gifting. Appreciate. I don't know who's getting it, but whoever does, welcome to Dingbat Nation, and thank you to Batman's twin. I like Steen. Here's why. I like Steen, but I trust Stoutland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I trust Stoutland. Stoutland is the dude. So I trust that he'll get Steen playing. I think Steen's got talent. However, if you could go out and let's say you get Fatanu, right, and he's going to play like right guard and then eventually go to right tackle, I'm okay with that. Slagathor says, AJ is a top 3 wide receiver. If they trade him, I'm going to need a top 3 pick. The compensation needs to match the skill level. I agree. And I don't know how you get – see, I don't understand why would New England trade the 3rd overall for a receiver when they've got no quarterback? You would have to trade like AJ and a 22nd and hope that they were willing to swap with you. That would be the only way. I just don't see it happen. And let me tell you, if I can't get Marvin Harrison Jr. or somehow trade for Justin Jefferson, I don't want any other receiver but A.J. Brown. And I want A.J. Brown over Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm just saying. Colton B, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, Phil, you like Arnold or Wiggins? My top 2 cornerbacks. I like Arnold over Wiggins. My top 2 corners are Mitchell and then Arnold. Those are my top 2. D. Greg says, do you think we get Sweat, the defensive lineman from Texas if he falls? Is he Josh Sweat's brother? I think Daz. Shout out to Daz. I don't know if he's here. Is he Sweat's brother? If he drops, I would take him. Yeah. Go after the tackle from Bama Mims. I'm okay with that. Yeah. How often do the Eagles stay put in the draft versus moving up or down? Well, last 4 out of the last 5 years, they've traded up. They traded up for Andre Dillard. They didn't trade up for Rager. Then they traded up for Devontae Smith. They traded up for Jordan Davis. And then last year, they traded up for Jalen Carter. So they've been trading up. I think the Eagles feel like we've got to move up and get the guys that we covet in the first round. And I think that's what they do. The supposed A.J. Brown trade makes no sense for the Pats as well. Who is the New England quarterback that throws them the ball? Exactly. And why are you going to get a receiver that you're paying $20-something million when you're really not ready to compete? It just doesn't make sense at all. I've been waiting for a call episode. Yeah, I'm thinking I won't do it every day, but I'm thinking we'll try maybe Monday or Tuesday. Not a problem, buddy. Keep up the good work and watch the corner first. Thank you, my man. Sean says, Misery loves company and Sills loves hanging out with Mark's mom's panties. Plus, Sills gets a cry to Mark about his shit, the bed pro career. And Mark gets to talk all his nonsense. Mark won't even answer a question. VJ Davis Super Chat goes, when the call show going to be? I've been waiting. I'm thinking I'll be streaming all next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, during the day, leading up to the draft. I'm thinking probably either Monday or Tuesday. One of those days I'll do a call-in. It'll probably be like, I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be able to come home, but I'm guessing between noon and 2 Eastern. The AJ trade, they're insane, Colton. They're insane. And thank you, VJ, for the super chat. John Jones, yeah, I know you Powers Johnson, period. Stoutland would make JPJ and yeah, that's what I think. If Stoutland can make, if he can make good offensive linemen all pros, he can make all pro linemen Hall of Famers. Then what can he make a top talent guy with Hall of Fame potential? He can make him sure thing. I'm all for it. Davey says 500. My wife's boyfriend. What? What? Who's a Cowboy fan says the reason the Cowboys have done nothing is because they're so far ahead of the rest of the NFC East. I wouldn't even, dude. My foot would be so far up his ass. Your wife's boyfriend? You got to be messing with me, man. Ain't no way. I think we trade up to the Bengals picks offense. I like it. I love the idea of an offensive lineman. I mean, just think, if your offensive line across the board is like, let's say Fatanu is the guy. Let's say you have Mulata, Dickerson, Juergens at center. Fatanu goes to right guard. Eventually, in the future, he becomes a right tackle. And you got Lane. I mean, your offensive line is going to kick ass, dude. And the thing is with JPJ, like is he going to play center or do you stick him at right guard? See, I think I want him at guard, and I want to keep Juergens at center. Supreme Science says, if you're using Streamlabs for a call show, make the callers show their faces backstage. Yeah, I'm going to try that. That's what I'm going to do. Because last time it would be like, just show their logo or whatever. And it's like, it was ruining the show. Philly, if the Eagles do trade up and get Xavier Worthy or Harrison Jr., what would your take be on that? Would you marry now? No, I like them both. I like them both. Worthy, I really like the idea of him. I like his speed. I would have no problem with either one. Slagathor says, Kelsey and Stoutland are in the dark, smoky room somewhere with a clicker going through film. Every guard center available in rounds 1 or 2 discussing who's the guy. I agree. The thing with Fatanu, and we heard that Stoutland loves him, is I'm starting to see him go in the top 10. I don't know if he is going to, but I'm starting to see that. Brown has to go. Why? I don't understand. Why do you want to trade Brown? I don't get it. If the Eagles do trade with Worthy Harrison, would you take me on that? I wouldn't be upset, but I don't think Worthy is going before 22. Do you think he's going that early? What the hell does that mean? What the hell's a Riz? Twiz, member for 12 months. Draft DeJean. If CJ goes down, we're in trouble. I have fallen in love with the idea of getting the Frenchman. I kind of want the flying Frenchman. Cooper DeJean. Ça c'est bon. I don't know why, but I think if they use him right, like if they use him as another safety, sometimes in the slot, just like as a Swiss Army knife, I think he's going to be good. If he just goes like the outside corner, But like using him all around, I think he's a natural ball. Can you imagine having him and C.J. Gardner-Johnson? You can build around that, man. I like the idea of DeJean. By the way, I don't like the A.J. Brown trade either because we don't have a quarterback to get him the ball. Yeah. You mean the Patriots don't, right? It just doesn't make sense. Patriots got the 3rd pick overall. You got to take a quarterback. Colton Beats at David Super goes, if we being real, Howie drafted edge or offensive line, AJ stays. That's the most likely scenario, yeah. However, I do think if they are in love with Cooper DeJean, the way we've heard reports, they could take him if they stay at 22 and he's there. As we get closer to the draft, I have a feeling how he's going to trade up for Latu. He's getting competed to. Yeah, listen, I think Latu may be one of the biggest boom or bust candidates there are. Like, he very well could come in and rookie year be a double-digit sack guy. Like, he's got that talent. What worries me about him is the injuries. The guy medically retired. And now he's coming back. That scares me. Everyone's saying trade AJ. Understand wide receivers all have diva in them. He's committed to Philly. I agree. Riz equals charisma. Okay. I heard that word. I heard my kids say that word. I said, what the hell does that mean? You'd rather have Leggett. I like Leggett. How many Georgia Bulldogs? That's a great question. I'm saying at least one. But I did give a better chance in the first round of an Alabama guy over a Georgia guy this year. J62 Moon, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Shout out to you. He says, just watch your Dan Seals podcast. You killed that effer and dropped straight facts on him. I blocked Jacob. I'm glad I caught you that one. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you watching. I had to bring another side to the argument because it was just ridiculous. Supreme says, I don't know what we're going to do with the 3rd pick, but if Mayo follows Belichick's blueprint, we'll trade down for value. You could. I think you need a quarterback, though. Do you like any of the quarterbacks? I watched an interview of Edrin Cooper. I love the guy. Looks like he would be a great team mate. I love him. If you could somehow snag Edrin Cooper, like for me, like if you could come away with like I don't know, like Quinyon Mitchell, right, and then like Edrin Cooper, and then like maybe like a wide receiver, right? You could have potentially 3 guys that play right away. Because I think if you took a receiver in the 2nd round or 3rd round, you're gonna have a guy that's ready to play right away. I mean, you got Devontae Parker, old. Paris Campbell, I think you got a great chance of drafting a receiver and playing him. Then Cooper, I think he would already be better than Nakobe Dean. I know that may sound bad, and I see Cooper and White right away, and then I would put Quinyon Mitchell, Arnold, any of those corners. I would start him over Bradbury. I just would. Edric Cooper, Peyton Wilson, the choices between them. I prefer Edric Cooper, though. I do too. I like Wilson, except for Wilson looks exactly like Dallas Goedert. I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Ding sounds like Robert Kennedy Jr. I like Robert Kennedy Jr. I have no problem with that. I appreciate that. Philly D at right guard. Yeah, we need a right guard. Philly, when did you? I quit smoking in 2006. I haven't smoked a cigarette since 2006. I was just screaming a lot. I was in a lot of like debates and arguments on the phone and whatnot yesterday about this whole AJ Brown thing. And I was yelling and talking for hours and hours. Like, I just am losing my voice over this whole A.J. Brown thing. When did you start? Would you rather have Quinyon Mitchell and lose a second-round pick to trade up to 12 for him, or stick with 22, get Kool-Aid and Edrin Cooper? I like Quinyon Mitchell, but I would take the combination of Cooper and Kool-Aid. I think Kool-Aid's going to be a good guy, a good corner too. But if anything involves Edrin Cooper and I could get a chance to get him, I'm getting him. We need linebackers. So if Jordan Davis goes out and has an all-pro year, do you extend him? What kind of contract do you give him? I would pick up his contract. So say he has a great year. When he's eligible, I would pick up his option year. And then I would let him do it again. Then I would pay him. You don't draft Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Devontae. You don't draft those guys to let him go after rookie contract expires. You want to keep them. So I think that you have to extend them. I don't disagree, Leroy. Cooper, Nakobe, or Nolan? Cooper. I'm a big Cooper. I see Nolan as more of an edge rusher, like a pass rusher. I see Cooper as off the ball linebacker. So I have to go Cooper. Andrews, I loved Axman Trotter Jr., but just too small for my taste. He's the Kobe Dean 2.0. I don't think he's as small as the Kobe Dean. I think I like Trotter Jr. I will have no problem getting Axman too. No problem. But I mean, I just think Cooper, to me, Edrin Cooper, I think is the best off the ball linebacker in this draft. That's just my opinion. VJ Davis super chat, my man. Appreciate you. He goes, I feel Bradbury and Slay have come back here following CJ Gardner-Johnson back at safety. They could play more man and not worry over that. I think that's exactly what the Eagles are thinking. I think so. Unless they look at getting rid of Bradbury after June 1st. Because if you wait till June 1st, he's a lot more reasonable to get rid of. So I still would draft a corner and play him over him. Did something like this happen with Reggie? What was that? What are you talking about? I'm cool with either Cooper, Wilson, or Colston, but not Trotter. Okay. I like Wilson. I even like Colston. I like them all. I just would like I really like Cooper. And I like Trotter Jr. too. See, Trotter Jr. is what, 230 at the combine? You know, Ray Lewis was like an inch taller, same weight. You know, I think Nakobe Dean was like 220. I'd have to see what he was at the draft, at the combine. But I like Trotter Jr. Philly, I love Kellen Moore. Our offense was stale last year. No emotional. I agree. And I think Kellen Moore gets a bad rap. I think they give him a bad rap because Dak Prescott's a choker. We lost Reggie because the Eagles owner at the time didn't want to pay him. Yeah, that Reggie, along with like Keith Jackson, a bunch of other guys, basically sued the NFL for free agency. And the Eagles owner at the time, Norman Brayman, was like, I'm not paying free agents. I'm not doing it. I think that's one of the reasons why he sold the team. And so he let Reggie go and let him walk. What's up with the AJ? I just think it's overblown stuff. And I think there are people that they want him to go. They want him to leave. And I just think it's a lot to do about nothing. I mean, listen, if AJ Brown, why would he want to go to New England? And why would New England want him? New England needs a quarterback. Now, I mean, is Brady really coming out of retirement? I mean, is this really going to happen? I don't know. I think it's all about nothing. Mr. National, 8500. I love you, big guy Paul. I love you too. Pause. No Diddy. Ha ha. I know the no Diddy now. AJ calls. What did he do? He posted a picture of Tom Brady, a retired player, because he's a GOAT, and he was using him as motivation from his career. That's all he did. He followed Brissett. Those guys follow each other all the time. They take each other's shirts. I mean, I don't know. I think there are a group of people who want him gone, and they think he's like Terrell Owens when Terrell and McNabb had their thing, and Terrell was right, by the way. Maybe some people think that that'll lead us against Sertan. I don't know. I don't get it. The same day Tom Brady's going to go what, to New England? What if the offense has a really good year because of Kellen Moore? Do we let him walk to be head coach in another team? Give him Sirianni and Joe? I don't know. It's a great question because I feel like Sirianni's a sitting duck. So they may do something where they just pay him and say, it's your job, it's just a matter of time. I don't know. If Devontae Smith did the same thing, it would be no big deal. Well, but why are we at this point with A.J. Brown? Because on the sideline versus Minnesota week 2, people saw him yelling and arguing with Jalen Hurts. He then said it had nothing to do with wanting the ball. Nobody believed him. So that every time he was animated on the sideline, the cameras show, they close up on him, right? They always show it, but we don't see other guys talking and yelling. What about when Dallas Goedert was yelling? It looked like he was yelling at Jalen Hurts, and nobody said anything about Dallas Goedert, but there's a same clip of it. I just think it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe A.J. Brown just not happy he wants out. He wants to go to New England and lose. I don't know. But to me, I just think I think we have a tendency to want to push these guys, especially the media. They want drama. They want to push these guys out because it gives them stuff to talk about. And then we get stuck with James Trash, Todd Stinkston, and it sucks. I feel if Denver can move up in the draft to get a quarterback, Tom Brady might unretire to play for Denver. Is Brady under contract with Tampa? I mean, Brady hasn't even played. He didn't play last year at all. Brady's going to come back after 2 years, and he's in his 45 years old now. He ain't coming back. And if he comes back, he ain't going to be any good. I know that sounds crazy, but I think Brady comes back, he's shot. That playoff game versus Dallas, his arm looked like it was shot. Also, how the hell do you lose a Super Bowl ring in a bathtub? Who? Oh, Kelsey, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Kelsey needs to come out of retirement. I was just arguing a lot yesterday and yelling over this whole A.J. Brown situation. So it's just my voice is raspy today. It should be fine by tomorrow night. Senor, A.J. Brown or for Patriots today, come on. I keep an A.J. Brown. I'd rather have A.J. Brown. Because if I keep A.J. Brown, it completes my entire offense. You get Sertan, he helps your defense, but you still got holes. I keep A.J. Brown. My offense is good. The idea is to get Sertan and not get rid of A.J. Brown. Now, if you want to say, all right, Denver wants to trade the 22nd pick overall, or they want the 22nd pick overall to package it to move up to like 3 or something like that. I'll trade them Patrick the 22nd for Patrick Surtain. I'd do it right now. No problem with that. But I got to keep A.J. Brown. I have to have him on the team also. I'm not going to create one hole, a new hole, by, trying to fix another one. I'm just not going to do it. Sorry, guys, the amount of production AJ gives you in yards, he's not going anywhere. Stop the. I know, right? I'm getting PTSD over it. I'm serious. I heard that he was ahead of schedule, but I'm not expecting anything, Yeah, moral of the story, plug all the holes. That's what I always say. Pause, no Diddy. If Brady goes to a team that already built, he could definitely win again, especially if he get AJ. I know he's good, but man, he looked shot that last season. Kenneth says, put the best players on offense. Why mess with Mike Tyson? This is his career. I agree. Why? Yeah, I agree. Why mess with that Mike Tyson? I like that. Yeah. Eli Rogers, where did he go? He went somewhere. Am I a Sigma? I don't know what that means. What do you mean? Like, am I in a fraternity? Is that what you're asking? Hell no. Drew says that AJ's meeting with Philly media and it's working. They are starving for content. Yeah, it was pretty crazy yesterday. Pretty sure Denver would need the 22nd and either a 50 or 53 for Surtain. This would give them enough ammo to move up at least third. I would do it, Shane. I would do it because I still have another second-round pick. And now you're telling me I'm getting what I believe is a top 2 corner in this league. I think him and Sauce Gardner are the best 2 in the league. So if I could do that, yeah, I would do it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I would do it. But I can't get rid of A.J. Brown. Like, I have to keep him. And what are you going to do with Bradbury? You're going to be stuck with that contract. Brady 240, he just looked it's like Peyton Manning. The last 2 years, Manning had nothing on the ball at the end of the year. When you go back and watch Brady in that Dallas playoff game, his arm looked shot, man. He threw a couple of balls deep, and I saw that in the course of his last year. Ball be 10, 15, 20 yards underthrown. I just don't think he had anything left. He's still Brady, still going to hit the quick throws, the quick slants, going to be accurate like that. But, the guy's 45 years old. He didn't play at all last year. At the same time, I don't want to take anything from Brady. VJ, man, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, football side, I always knew Diddy was – ain't that crazy, that whole thing? Man, I would love to do a conspiracy show on that whole thing. Fabio, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, let AJ play this year and trade to get picks for 2025. I want to sign him to an extension, but at the very least, he's got to play at least this year out. Sigma's a lone wolf. You can't really say I'm a lone wolf. I come from big family. I always have people around. I would say a lot of my views are probably lone wolf. I would definitely piss off both sides of the aisle. So in that regard, yeah. And Fabio, Davis Super Chat. Sigma means like alpha. Yeah, I would consider myself an alpha. Hell yeah. Although I do need to lose a little weight, I look like I'm an alpha who ate a beta who ate another alpha. Pause. No Diddy. McCranky says, when I heard AJ might be bipolar when we trade for him, I wonder how long it would last. I don't think he did anything big deal. Daz, what's going on, man? I'm just saying, y'all got to see the Brady. I got to see it. Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to take anything away from Brady. Brady is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But it just would be surprising. Rose says, people also got to realize the Patriots. Whole team sucks. You would have no protection. Brady would get killed in that offense. And the thing is still, even though Brady comes back out of retirement, right? Let's say just for argument's sake, if you're Brown, why would you want to go to a team where you might have 1 year and then you're going to suck again? Where you got to be Eagles are going to be good the next 5-10 years. Yeah, I'm a fat alpha. I'm an alpha plus. All right? Alpha square. You and me both 500. Gotta hit the gym and become juggernauts. We do, man. We do. I'm working on it, though. I've been doing good for the last 2 weeks. I started exercising again with the weights. I'm doing really good with my diet right now. And I just got to be consistent and put it together. Alpha plus plus, yes. Why would Brown want to leave his BF? I don't think he would. I don't believe he would. I get pissed at Howie until I start to look at what other teams are doing. The only thing that really messes with my head with Howie this all season is the Reddick thing. I still don't get it. Marcus, what's happening, my man? Marcus says, love the hat. Thank you, my man. VJ says, can someone tell me exactly why the valid reason you guys want AJ gone is? Explain in detail without diva excuses, because all the wide receivers are. Hit me with solid facts, AJ Harris. I would love, listen, I'm going to do a call-in show, and I'll do it on Monday. One of the things is, if you want AJ traded, I want to hear from you. Call in and let's talk about it. Because I don't understand it either. And I can't wrap my head around it at all. I don't get it. All right? I mean, I just don't get it. I forgot to pause. No Diddy. Remember when the Dolphins and Raiders wanted Brady? What if he goes to one of them? If he went to the Dolphins, it would scare the hell out of me. Because they could put up points. Raiders, what do you think? I mean, what do you guys think the chances of him actually coming back are, though? That's the question. It's hard for me to see it. He actually didn't start it. It started because of the profile. Listen, before Dan Stillier said one word, I had at least 4 or 5 DMs about it because of AJ changing his profile. He just takes it to another level. You really gonna try to get me to say that? Can you say Puxu Tawami and Phil? Did I say it right? The people want AJ traded undercover Cowboys and Niner fans. I think there's some of that. I also think there's some that really just believe the narrative of what is pushed out there, and they think of what happened with T.O. And I think there are some that think if we move AJ Brown, we'll get Surtain. Oh, he's a minority stake owner. That's interesting. How can he be a minority stake owner and play for another team, though? No, AJ is definitely not. What if we traded AJ and our first to the Pats for 3 for? That would be the only way that I could be not losing my mind, because at least you're getting Harrison under a rookie contract. I could get that, but that would be the only way. And even then, it takes you a step back, because Harrison is not going to be what AJ Brown is right now for a few years. You can't be an owner and play, period. It would have to be a trust or something. Yeah, I'd never heard of that. It ain't just Sills, WIP, and me. Oh, it was everywhere. Like I said, when I do a video, if I get 3 DMs, right, from 3 separate people about a specific subject, then I always say, all right, I'm going to bring this up in my next video. I had 5 people in an hour DM me the what AJ Brown posted, what he said, And then the ML football thing. It was crazy yesterday. I do think we're going to draft a wide receiver. I think between second and third round. Phil said, Dan Starr, when Devontae got an extension, he called him a diva and would be mad. I watched it. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know. I didn't see that. That's interesting. VJ Davis super chat, my man. He goes, everyone go like the stream, help 500 algorithm. Absolutely, hit that like. Make sure you guys like because it helps the algorithm. Plus, I'm not gonna have another video out today, so this will be it for me for the day. So make sure you hit that like so we get a good replay. Phil, you were just giving Dan traffic when all he does is talk shit and lie. I don't worry about that. Like, to me, it's like, if I don't go on, who's going to give another side of the story? You know? Sorry. Hold on.
Bella Mascio.
Uh, 500, did you like Cam Jordan's press conference? He came across so well. I like the kid. I think he's going to be good. Yeah. No membership. Oh, yeah, tonight. Oh, I have a membership video today. Yeah. I got channel membership coming out tonight. So that's already done. I just got to do the thumbnail and I'll upload it. But I mean no regular video. 500, why does Phil always negative opinion? I think he knows it pisses people off. Am I streaming Sixers Philly? Not tonight, no. Weak ringtone. Here it is. All right. I got my wife's phone. I got my phone, my kid's phone. For some reason, it's all connected. When she gets a phone call, I get a phone call. When she changes a ringtone, it changes on my phone. I have a Bluetooth on. I have my AirPods on. I'm listening to something. Somebody picks their phone up. I connect to their phone. I don't know how to fix it. 500, thanks for keeping real. Thank you, South Jersey. On Apple, I can't fix it. You know, she's starting. That's my daughter. No, I have to go pick her up at school. I'm gonna have to get out of here now, actually, to go do it because she had to stay after today. So I told her I'd pick her up at 3:30. Cosmo Kramer, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Down 43 pounds in 2 months on carnivore, just joint pain. Oh man, see, I'm really thinking about doing the carnivore diet. I've literally thought about it. I might have to do it. She probably has you on our parental settings. So you're one of the kids. Maybe. I don't know. It's crazy. But every single time. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. Like my phone even says I'm my wife. And I keep putting it, no, this is me. And it keeps saying I'm my wife. I don't get it. But anyways, I will have a video out tomorrow. I will have the shakedown tomorrow. We'll be doing stuff on Sunday. Then on Monday, I will be streaming during the day for 2-3 hours. We're going to do a call in Monday. And one of the people I want to call, I want the people to call who want A.J. Brown gone. I want to know why. I think that's a great question. VJ, if you're here, you could come on with me and we could question them because I want to know why people want to go on because I don't get it either. Yeah, I'll rest my vocals, no doubt about it. But make sure you guys hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. With that, I'm going to go pick up my wife, and I will see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. With that said, peace.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over. It's over. This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott.
Trying to feed him
Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You tried to defend the CeeDee Lamb. You got to give it to CeeDee Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk.
It is nasty for us to win a game.
It is killing me.
And I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.